Everyone, welcome to Biomagic. Today I am going to take again one very important topic of class 10 CBSE science, that is heart. Okay, heart, which is coming in the chapter life processes, which is one of the very important topic and it takes a great role in our body as well as in your board exam also. Okay, so let us start. So human heart, this is the diagram which is shown in your textbook. You can see that this is human heart. Okay, now remember, human heart is slightly left to your chest, which is in between the lungs. Okay, now heart, the structure, when you close your fist, that is, this is my fist, this is the size of my heart. So when you have your fist, that is the size of your own heart. Okay, now our heart, when you see our heart, which is shown in your diagram, we have four chambers: 1, 2, 3 and 4. Four chambers. We are maintaining our own temperature, so we need the separation of the chambers. There are organisms where the separation is not much needed because they are dependent on the environment for changing their temperature. But as we mammals, okay, we need to balance our temperature by our own. So there is very, the intermixing of blood is not at all required. If it intermixes, there will be complications. So that is why we have separation in our chambers, which is very much needed. Now this is your right side, this is your left side. Okay, left and right. So already the heart is divided into four chambers: 1, 2, 3 and 4, and we have a left side and a right side. Okay, now upper two chambers, the upper two chambers, they are called auricles or atrium. Auricles or atrium. I'll show you. Just first let me tell you all the names. Okay, the two chambers which is down, they are called ventricles. Again, the upper two chambers, auricle or atrium, the bottom two chambers, ventricle. Okay, so when we are telling it is a left part, this is a right part. So when we are telling about left, this is left atrium, left ventricle. Again, left atrium, left ventricle. A right atrium, a right ventricle. Hope you understood about the chambers names at least. Now I am easily describing you the chambers. Okay, not like very complicated manner. You can draw from your textbook. Now I am teaching how you can understand easily. Okay, now let us draw the four chambers. 1, here a gap is needed, here another gap is needed. Then coming, this is slightly left, it is focusing, so just like this is our left chamber. Here right chambers, so four chambers. Okay, now again I am telling, this is left atrium, left atrium or auricle. Both are same names. If you go for some books, you will see this name. And this is left ventricle. Okay, so this one is a right atrium, a right ventricle. Hope in the chambers names almost clear to you. So human heart have four chambers: 1, 2, 3 and 4. Four chambers are there. Okay, now the circulation, or the human heart does a circulation of blood which is coming from the lungs. Okay, so we are taking the air which is purified one, and this one is supplying the oxygenated blood to the heart. Okay, so from again much more simplification, you are breathing in oxygen which is reaching your lungs. The lungs is supplying the oxygenated blood to the heart. Now this route, this pathway from where the lungs is giving the oxygenated blood to the heart is Pulmonary vein. Pulmonary vein. Okay, again from the lungs to the heart, oxygenated blood is going through pulmonary vein. Okay, now it is entering the left atrium. Now remember, when the blood is entering to the chamber, that process is called diastole. Diastole, or otherwise relaxation. That means the chamber is collecting the blood, so relaxing. Okay, now remember, these chambers are bifurcated or differentiated by valve. So the left part, there is valve, that is called bicuspid valve. This S is not there. Bicuspid valve. Okay, again, oxygenated blood is entering the heart, that is left atrium, which is undergoing diastole, that is collection of blood, relaxing. When this chamber is full, automatically this valve, that is bicuspid valve, bi means two flaps are there, this will open and the blood will flow to left ventricle. Now when this is full, it will get constricted, that means the valve gets pushed because of the pressure. That process is called systole. Systole, that means contraction, contracting. So during contraction, this is entering here. Now what this will undergo, the ventricle will undergo, because it is collecting the blood, it will undergo diastole. Okay, again, pulmonary vein taking oxygenated blood to the left atrium, diastole. After some time, due to the pressure of the valve, it will undergo systole. The blood will enter to left ventricle. This will undergo diastole. Now remember, from the left ventricle, the most important blood vessel is coming out. The longest blood vessel, it is called aorta. The one of the important blood vessel which is carrying the oxygenated blood from the left ventricle to the body parts. Very, very important. So your body parts are getting the blood, the oxygenated blood from the left ventricle through the aorta, the largest blood vessel, the largest artery. Okay. Now this part I have explained you. Now remember, I already told this part is oxygenated one. This part is the pure one. So always focus that left side of your heart is where the oxygenated blood is circulating. Okay. So how? From the lungs, pulmonary vein getting inside the blood to the left atrium, diastole, systole, it will go to left ventricle where diastole will take place. After some time it will undergo systole and the blood will flow to the largest atrium, that is body parts. Now body parts, the blood, the oxygenated blood reached. Okay. Now in between one more thing, see for example a body part, stomach is there. For example, stomach is there, which is J shaped, already you learned. Now if the aorta is getting inside, this aorta will branch into small tubular part, that is called capillaries. Capillaries. Now remember, aorta is large part, large blood artery. It cannot enter as it is. So it is branched into small tubes which will give the oxygen to the each tissue which is present around the organ. Okay. Now in the same way, from this tissue, the deoxygenated blood, that is the impure blood which contains carbon dioxide, is taken out by a pipeline called vena cava from each organ. So again, artery brought the good, that is pure blood. Vena cava is taking back the impure, the filtered, the waste blood which contains the carbon dioxide from the tissues, from the body parts. This vena cava will enter inside the Right atrium. Now again, so left atrium is always focusing on the pure one and right side is focusing on the impure one. Okay. Now vena cava, remember, see, heart is, I already told you, heart is in the chest region in between the lungs. So above the heart portion, that means your shoulders, your head, your, I'll show you. There is one diagram which is showing the hormones in your body. In that I'll show you certain things where you can see the parts which is above. See, this is the part. Okay, now for example, here left side your heart is there. So above heart, that means shoulder portion, head regions. From this the deoxygenated blood is coming. The deoxygenated blood coming from the upper part, they are called the superior vena cava. The deoxygenated bloods carrying from the upper part of the heart, they are superior vena cava. Now below heart, like your respiratory system, reproductive system, legs, these all parts, show this one, hands and all, from this the deoxygenated blood is coming through inferior vena cava. So again, coming to the diagram of heart which I have drawn for you. Now this, I told you, vena cava is the organ which is the vein which is taking the deoxygenated blood from the different body organs. Now there are two vena cavas which is coming from the upper part, that is already I explained. The heart, above the heart, the portions that is called superior vena cava, which is taking the deoxygenated blood, superior vena cava, that means superior to the heart, the organs which is coming from above. Inferior is the below heart portions, the organs which is coming. So these two vena cava are taking the deoxygenated blood inside the right atrium. Again, which process when it is collecting, I hope you are telling, that is diastole. So after that it will contract. Now remember, because it is impure blood, here more protection is there, three flaps are there. So this valve is called tricuspid, bicuspid and tricuspid, bicuspid and tricuspid. Okay, now tricuspid, three flaps are there because this is impure blood, so mixing is not at all allowed, or for prevention these valves are there. Okay, now again when it will contract, that is systolic pressure will undergo, again it will diastole, and from this when systole, that means contraction occurs, there is one pipeline which is going to the lungs, that is pulmonary artery. Pulmonary artery which is taking the deoxygenated blood from the right ventricle to the lungs for the purification, and the carbon dioxide goes out. Now remember, the vessels, that is aorta, they have valves inside. Pulmonary artery which is coming from the right ventricle also have valves. Now these valves, they are in the shape of half moon, that is semi-lunar valves, which is, these all valves, okay, tricuspid, bicuspid, semi-lunar valves, these all are required to prevent the backflow of blood. That means once it is going, it should not come back. To prevent that, these valves are there. Now this type of circulation where heart to the heart and from the heart two times the blood is entering and going out, this is called double circulation. Double circulation. So human heart undergoes double circulation because two times the blood is entering. Now just I'll let me clear that. Double circulation is one, pulmonary circulation, pulmonary, and second one, systemic circulation. Systemic, pulmonary and systemic, these two combines to form double circulation. Now pulmonary, whenever you hear that word, it is always related to lungs. Okay, now just lungs, the oxygenated blood is taking, it is going to the left part, that is pulmonary vein. Okay, and it is going left ventricle, aorta, body parts, vena cava, right atrium, right ventricle, pulmonary artery, lungs. This circulation is called pulmonary circulation. More easier I'll make you. Circulation of blood from the heart to the lungs, from the lungs to the heart, to the heart from the lungs. That means lungs, heart, lungs. This circulation is called pulmonary. And the circulation which is taking place from the heart to the body parts, and the body parts to the heart, it is called systemic circulation. Okay, so pulmonary and systemic causes the double circulation in your heart. Okay, just a recap. Human heart have 4 chambers, 1 2 3 4. Left side, left atrium, left ventricle, right atrium, right ventricle. From the lungs, good blood, that is oxygenated blood, is taken by the pulmonary vein, getting inside the left atrium. That is it is undergoing diastole, then it will contract, that is systole. It will enter the left atrium, ventricle. From the left ventricle, aorta will take the good blood to the body parts. From the body parts, vena cava, superior and inferior vena cava, will take the deoxygenated blood. Again diastole, systole, right ventricle, and it will go for the circulation. That means purification through pulmonary artery to the lungs, and it is getting purified. So this is whole about your heart. This picture is now, it will be clear to you. If you go for just have a concentration, it will be easy for you. Okay, now much easier, you can draw this, or you can draw easy form, even box you can draw it. Okay, so whichever is easy for you, draw it, because one of the question is sure in the board exam. Might be double circulation coming, might be any of the labeling will come. Okay, so make sure you are fully thorough with the concept. Any doubt, you can write it in the chat box. Do share. Thank you.